Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors! On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we'll be taking a look at one of the exclusive figures from the recent vintage collection Haslab Ghost, Kanan Jarrus from the animated series Star Wars Rebels. Welcome back, gang. So today we'll be taking a look at
Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
Sporting his Season 3 and 4 look. Now, I've got to say that this is one of the best figures that I've ever added to my collection. I think it is absolutely incredible. This was originally tier number 2 that needed to be met for the Haslab Ghost campaign, and fortunately we were able to get all of the tiers, so that is absolutely excellent. As you can see, he comes with a number of different accessories, and it's just all around a great figure. We will be comparing him to the previous release, which is sporting his Season 1 look, and just taking a look at what differences we have in terms of sculpting and stuff like that. But with all that being said and done, don't forget to smash a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, or even become a channel member, and let's take a closer look at the packaging and figure. Taking a look at our vintage style packaging, we have the Star Wars and Rebels logo nicely displayed up top, followed by Kanan Jarrus on an aqua name pill color. We have a decent image of the character from that mural art, but I will say that this is probably the weakest one, simply because Kanan's just kind of standing there while the other characters have, accessories or something in their hand. Regardless, the Kenner logo down below looks really nice and helps tie everything together. And then we have this exceptional 375 figure with a number of accessories on a bubble. So all things looking pretty good on the front of this packaging. On the back, he is Haslab figure number 5, Kanan Jarrus, and we have a small description of the character followed by the Vintage Collection logo and then an additional image of that Rebels mural. So all in all, we have a pretty decent carded figure here. Now, despite this being one of the weaker images in the mural lineup, I will say that this one might be my favorite simply because of the name pill color and number of accessories that are included and displayed on this bubble. Taking a look at Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight, out of the packaging, I have got to say that they have done a remarkable job with this figure portrait. This is everything that I wanted to see for a Season 3 for Kanan, and he just looks absolutely perfect. Taking a look at the face mask, he's got those J guys on there. They're done quite nicely. Some really clean paint applications there. And yeah, it is just also remarkable that they were able to engineer this, that it clips on perfectly. It doesn't look too bulky or anything like that. And yeah, that is just absolutely wonderful because there are a couple scenes where Kanan takes this off and you can see his damaged blind eyes there. Thanks a lot, Maul. Taking a closer look at that, got some great paint applications there showing like the scarring on his face or his eyes. You also have some great paint applications here for his goatee, beard, and mustache, just everything looking nice and clean. And then you have this soft plastic ponytail, which is great, so it won't hinder any of that range of motion. And yeah, they've just really captured this quite well. I think it looks a lot better than the Season 1 Kanan, in my personal opinion. And once again, it is just fantastic that you can simply position this back on and clip it like so, and you have this version of Kanan. So really, really nice stuff there. And moving right along, we have to take a look at the other included portrait that comes with this Kanan figure, and it is his Season 4 Sacrifice look. So this is just awesome that we were able to get this portrait in there as well, so we can recreate some of those scenes in our collection room from his tragic death. And yeah, it just looks absolutely exceptional. They have done a really nice job with that likeness as well. The short hair, the clean shaven look just looks absolutely phenomenal. So wonderful job on this one, Hasbro. Kanan comes with a total of 5 accessories. He comes with his lightsaber, unlit hilt, blaster pistol, and signature face mask that he uses once he's blinded and sports the J guys. And lastly, he comes with an extra head sculpt that allows you to recreate those emotional scenes from Season 4 where he shaves his beard, cuts his hair short, and goes off to save Hera, and then later sacrifices himself for her, the crew, and Lothal. Taking a look at the articulation, Kanan has everything that I want to see on my vintage collection figures. He's got those new style barbell hips, which are pretty much standard now on most of our figures, and then he has a swivel at the thigh, which is fantastic. He's got a great range of motion at the knee. It is pretty much 90 degrees, but not too bad. And then of course has rocker ankles, so he'll definitely be able to do some nice wide leg stances worthy of a Jedi Knight. He additionally has some great articulation here at the torso. He's got a crunch there so he can really lean back with some of those fighting stances. And then he has hinges of the wrists, which I think are very essential for anyone who is wielding a saber or even a blaster pistol, so you can angle it up and down. So really good stuff there. And then he's got really good range of motion too at the elbows and shoulders with this soft plastic right here that doesn't hinder any of that movement. So all around just a phenomenal figure in terms of articulation. And then just taking a closer look at the sculpting and stuff that they did here on the new upper body, he looks absolutely stunning. It's got some nice clean design and paint applications there that just look absolutely wonderful. I think they've done a really nice job on this figure. He's got, of course, some head articulation there that's not hindered by the soft plastic ponytail. And yeah, all around, Kanan is looking really good in his Season 3 outfit. Taking a look at Kanan compared to the previous release from Season 1 shown on the left, you can tell that these are definitely different figures. The only thing that they actually share is this upper leg portion here, so the upper thighs and the belt. That is the only thing that is the same on these two figures. Kanan gets all new upper body, and he also shares the same legs that you see with Ezra. So great stuff there. Awesome that, there's a little bit of kit bashing and reuse here, but awesome that we're getting a completely unique and brand new figure. The other thing I wanted to point out is the accessories. So their lightsabers are ever so slightly different. It's kind of hard to tell here on camera, but this one that comes with the Haslab release is a bit more of a, I don't know, like a brighter blue, and it's less translucent, and I think I like that better. It looks a lot better in my opinion. The hilts are pretty much exactly the same, just kind of silver with some hits of paint application, but yeah, the plastic that they use on the saber itself is different. Other than that, taking a look at the back, obviously going to be a bit different here other than the pants and the belt, which actually has more silver paint applications on the Season 3 for Kanan than the Season 1 looks. So definitely my favorite version of Kanan here. Season 1's pretty good, but I'm a big fan of his Season 3 and 4 look. Each new addition to the Vintage Collection Rebels universe continues to exceed my expectations, keeping 375 alive, and Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight, is quite the spectacular addition to my collection room. This Order 66 survivor was once known as Caleb Doom, Padawan to Jedi Master Deppa Billapa, and would later aid the rebellion against the Empire as Spectre 1, Kanan Jarrus, train his Padawan Ezra Bridger, and by the will of the Force, sacrifice himself for the crew and the fate of Lothal. Kanan Jarrus comes fully loaded with all the premium articulation that TVC fans are more and more familiar with on these all-new figures. Armed with the now standardized barbell hips, hinges galore, and rocker ankles, Kanan Jarrus will pose effortlessly and make for a spectacular addition to your shelf display. Furthermore, the sculpting, photoreal paint applications, accessories, and attention to detail on this action figure are simply top-notch. I hope you've enjoyed this video and taken a look at this latest addition to our Vintage Collection Haslab shelf displays, Kanan Jarrus from Season 3 and 4 of Rebels. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to smash a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.